An Airdrie cancer patient says funding cuts from U.S. President Donald Trump are preventing her from participating in a potentially life-saving clinical trial south of the border. Mark Villani has more on the impact and a push to make more treatments available closer to home.
Brooke Coity is a fighter, and last June she had the fight of a lifetime, diagnosed with stage 4 lymphoma at 20 weeks pregnant.
Which was devastating. It was really hard. I had been suffering with symptoms for like 3 months prior.
She opted to delay her cancer treatments until her son Theo could safely be born in the NICU. Immunotherapy and chemotherapy treatments would come in the months that followed, but her rare blood cancer remained. It's why oncologists recommended her to receive a new drug treatment through a clinical trial at the National Institutes of Health in Maryland. A trial that's no longer available to her following cancer research funding cuts from U.S. President Donald Trump.
This is potentially life-saving for me, and the fact that someone could decline it is so mind-blowing.
Cuts to the National Institutes of Health limit the agency's indirect funding for research projects to 15%. It means some clinical trials for cancer patients went on the chopping block.
So many people just have to go through a trial to have any hope. And without these, we can't move drugs or treatments to approvals.
Yet the decline in funding south of the border is now prompting a push to expand Alberta's medical research capacity. Calgary's new cancer centre is in the early phases of plans to triple its number of available clinical trials.
Annually, there are about 1,000 people in Alberta who are on a clinical trial at any given time, but we want to see that grow even more.
Clinical trials in Canada are encouraged, and we're happy to help navigate everyone with their options.
But with more than 200 different types of cancers, finding the right treatments is becoming more important than ever.
I have essentially run out of options here in Canada.
Mark Villani, CTV News, Calgary.
Alberta Health says it's aware of funding concerns for out-of-country clinical trials and that more work to support patients at home is needed. The province adds that its efforts to refocus the healthcare system will ensure Albertans can access appropriate cancer care.